Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Lizzie. I want to say a very big thank you to returning subscribers. If you've not subscribed, please do that. I love you guys so much. So today I'm going to show you all how I drew this brows. So the first thing I used was a hair gel, just to make sure that you give the brow a particular formation and you put it in shape, in place. You could actually use a hair gel or a brow tamer, whatever works for you. And I used my spoolie in putting the hairs in shape. So right now I'm going to pick up my CARVE eyeliner. It comes in two shades, a brown shade and a black shade, and I'm going to pick up this brown shade because she's light skinned and I want a natural effect. So I'm going to draw a thin line underneath the brow and another thin line at the top of the brow and connect it with the one underneath. So at this point I'll use this spoolie to brush up the hairs just so that it gives me a very natural effect. And at this point I'm going to draw thin strokes on the brows just so that I'll be able to fill up the areas where she does not really have enough hairs, and so that it will give me a very natural effect. So after doing that, I'm going to move over to the second brow and I'm basically repeating the same thing. Draw a thin line underneath the brow and at the top of the brow draw another thin line to connect it with the line underneath the brow. And after doing that, you have to fill up the areas in between the brow where she does not really have enough hairs. You have to go in with very light strokes. Make sure that if you're going to use a brush, the strokes that you're creating in between are as thin as possible. So the brow has its own natural shape. We have the beginning, the arc and the end. Make sure that the end of the brow is not too long. You want everything to look natural. Now let me tell you something, guys. Most times the brow must not look exactly the same, but you can make them look as sisters. So right now I'm just concealing and I'm going in with a concealer that is about 2 tones lighter than that of her skin tone, just to highlight underneath the arc. And this concealer that I'm using is from Zaron Cosmetics, and I'm going to use my brow brush to conceal, and the brush is as flat as anything. And then for the inner corner of the brow, I'm using the shade of concealer in her exact skin tone, and this concealer is also from Zaron Cosmetics, and I'm just going to conceal underneath the brow like this. Make sure that your hands are not shaky in order to have precise lines. So right now I'm going to pick up another brush, my blending brush, and then blend all of that. So for the top of the brow, I'll go in with the concealer in her exact skin tone as well. You could actually use a foundation for this or a concealer, whatever works for you. Most times I use foundation, the foundation that I'll use all over her face. It's just easier for blending. You know, when you want to blend, it just makes the whole work easier if you go in with the foundation that you're going to use all over your client's face or all over your face. It just makes the whole blending easy. If you discover that the brow is not really as precise as you want, you can go in with your pencil, your brow gel, your eyeliner, whatever works for you to correct those lines. And that's what I am doing right now. I want the lines to be as precise as possible. So after doing this, I'm going to go over to the second brow again and conceal. From this video you can see that the difference between these two brows are not so obvious. So make sure that they look as sisters but not necessarily twins, because of course we are all humans and are bound to make mistakes, but at the same time you are an artist, so you need to make sure that they both look similar. So I'm just repeating the same process that I did on the first brow, and right now I'm just going to go over, use my blending brush and blend, because you want to blend because you don't want the whole brows to crease. And then for the top of the brow, I'm going in with the concealer in her own skin tone, the shade of her skin tone, the same thing that I did on the other brow. So after concealing the top of the brow, I am going to blend. So at the end of this video, this is just me making sure that the two brows look alike. If you've not watched my previous videos on how to carve brow, how to apply makeup, Gele tutorials, please do that because it's going to help you a lot. You're going to learn a lot from this channel. So from the look of things, I discovered that one brow is a little bit bigger than the other brow, so I'm just adjusting. They have to look like sisters. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do hope that it has been helpful, guys. If it has, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share, guys, and also turn on your notification button so that each time I post, you'll be the first to know. Suggestions, ideas on what next to post are actually welcome. I also want to see you guys in the comment section, guys. I love you all so much. Just in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually using concealer to highlight in between the brows to give me a more natural effect and a more natural look. And if you're going to do this, the way you place your brush matters a lot. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. Like I said, if you've not turned on your notification button, please do that so that each time I post, you get the notification and you'll be the first to know. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye.